Hi everyone, welcome to our webinar this afternoon on how to host a local solar tour. I wanted to remind everyone to please send in any comments or questions that you have about hosting a local tour in the chat room or Q&A section. You can do this throughout. We'll have a short presentation that we're going to give to you with some more information and then head into the live Q&A after we go through everything.
I'm Carly Rixham, Executive Director of the American Solar Energy Society.
And I'm Carly Cipolla, the Director of Operations for the American Solar Energy Society and the Co-Director for the National Solar Tour.
The National Solar Tour is a collection of smaller local solar tours, as well as standalone open houses across the United States. These local solar tours and open houses feature homes, businesses, and cultural centers that use solar energy and other energy efficiency technologies. Anyone can sign up to organize a local tour. The format of the tour is up to you as the organizer. Typically, tours have an initial meeting spot where tour goers can sign in and receive a map and any additional information about the tour. If you are collecting a fee from your tour goers to support the tour, you can collect that money here at the initial stop. From there, tours are typically self-guided so that tour goers can plan their own route. Other creative formats include bike tours, bus tours, and even having a final meeting spot for networking, socializing, and vendors. The National Solar Tour is all about neighbors talking to neighbors about questions they might have on energy efficiency, solar energy, recommendations on installers, financing, and any other local laws or issues that they might want to learn from their neighbors. It's all about outreach and education. The tour provides an outlet for the public to become more educated on sustainable and energy efficient ways of enhancing your home. It also empowers solar and sustainable energy homeowners. It provides in-person opportunities to connect locally. It's an opportunity for local organizations and chapters to promote their cause. And it's an opportunity for local businesses to promote their business.
The American Solar Energy Society is very excited to announce that we'll be working with Solar United Neighbors on the National Solar Tour. While ASES is managing the local tours, Sun will be managing the solar open houses. For more about our organizations, please feel free to visit each of our websites. Here's also more about our organizations. Solar United Neighbors is a nonprofit organization that helps people go solar, join together, and fight for their energy rights. The American Solar Energy Society is a nonprofit organization that advocates for sustainable living and 100% renewable energy. We're both extremely happy to be working together this year on the National Solar Tour.
Every year, the official weekend for the National Solar Tour is the first weekend in October. However, you can have your tour at any time during the year and be listed on the National Solar Tour website and map. For example, in Alaska, the solar tour is in the spring when the weather is better. In some states that have big football teams and games, they organize the tour around cultural events such as these. So if sports are getting in the way of your tour, don't worry. You can organize your tour at a convenient time for your community.
And why should you join the National Solar Tour? The National Solar Tour is the largest grassroots renewable energy event in the nation. Collaboration between the National Tour and your local tour is beneficial for both parties as well as the general public who will learn about your event, attend, and become educated on sustainable ways to enhance their home, all because they visited your local tour. We, as the National Solar Tour, can also help promote your local tour through our own social media accounts, our email list, the online map at nationalsolartour.org, as well as the tour and RSVP web pages that can be custom created for your local tour on the National Solar Tour website. We also provide physical materials for your tour, such as yard signs, brochures, and more. Here's an example of our local tour yard sign that we can print and have mailed to you to put at each of your stops on your local tour.
We'd love for you to sign up and join us to host a local solar tour in your neighborhood, town, or city. It's easy. Please sign up online at nationalsolartour.org/local tours. We ask that you register your local tour here by July 31st. Contact them at Solar Tour. Create your own website for your tour, or we can create one for you. Simply select the option on the online form. You'll have the ability to update and edit this webpage at your convenience. If you have questions regarding your webpage, Solar United Neighbors can help you. Contact them at solartour@solarunitedneighbors.org. Here is an example of the sign-up form at nationalsolartour.org/local tours. First, we just need your name, email, phone number, and other contact information. If you have an additional tour organizer, you can put their name in this form here. Part 2 of the form, we collect more information about your specific tour details, such as your local tour name, the dates, times, the geographic scope of your tour, such as the zip codes that pertain to your tour, and if you want your tour to be listed publicly, as far as the sites on your tour being listed on the map. On part 3 of the form, you can let us know if you'd like us to create an RSVP web page for your tour, and if you'd like resource packages mailed to you. You can also let us know if you would like us to include other solar open houses that contact us separately as part of your local tour.
A solar open house is what the National Solar Tour is made of. All tour sites are considered solar open houses. Many solar open houses are a part of your local tours, but some are not and they do stand alone. Standalone solar open houses are differentiated from the local tours on the online map. And though they may be called open houses, homeowners are not required to let anyone inside of their home. It can always be an outside tour only. We also, as the National Solar Tour, provide our local tours with resources. All of our tour resources can be found online at nationalsolartour.org/local tours. Included in the online resources is our Solar Tour Toolkit. This contains all the information you will need to plan and host a local tour in your community. Included in the online resources as well is each document individually from the kit that you can add for easy at-home printing and editing. You'll also find a tour sign-in sheet, a Solar Home Basics sheet for more printing and sharing for your local tour. ASES also provides a collection of media resources at ases.org/tour that you can use to market your local tour online and in newsletters.
We've set up a step-by-step checklist to hosting your own local solar tour. We recommend starting your planning in June for an October tour, but a tour could be organized in less time. One of the first things you'll want to do is discuss the selection criteria for your tour sites. Tour sites can feature more than just solar panels. They can feature passive solar design, geothermal, organic gardening, or other energy efficiency technologies. Of course, you'll want to choose the date for your tour and form a committee to help organize your tour. You'll submit your tour details by July 31st on the online form at nationalsolartour.org/local tour. Volunteers are very important to help promote the tour and organize the tour. You'll want to put out a call for entries for tour sites in various news and media sources. You could even re-engage tour sites from previous years if you've had a tour in the past. You can assist the application of new tour sites by sending them last year's tour brochure. We recommend that you engage local nonprofits and meetups to communicate a plan for the tour and promotions. Contact local installers and invite them to participate in tour events. You could even ask them to sponsor your local solar tour. You'll want to arrange a meeting place for attendees to pick up their map and guide and pay a fee if required. Plan tour main events such as a breakfast, lunch, a speaker, a party, etc. As time gets closer, you'll want to add tour sites to the online map by submitting them to us through an online spreadsheet by August 15th. We will share the spreadsheet with you from solartour@ases.org and can be updated up until August 15th. You'll also want to submit your order for yard signs and brochures to solartour@ases.org. Around this time, of course, confirm tour sites and tour hosts. Review and select the tour site submissions. You'll want to promote the tour by putting up posters in your local library, coffee shops, grocery stores, etc. Recruiting more volunteers to support the tour hosts and general weekend support. We can provide you with a map, or you can organize your own local map and guide with numbered tour sites and descriptions. Promote the tour further by sending out weekly press releases. You can order a banner at your local print shop that promotes your tour, and you can hang that banner at a preferred spot around town. We recommend that you host a meeting or event for tour hosts to pick up materials such as yard signs and tour guides. At this meeting, you'll share more information, exchange ideas, and answer any questions that the tour hosts might have. We recommend that you print your local map or guide, confirm your arrangements at your starting event or your main event, and send out continued press releases to help get the word out. Once tour time comes in October or whenever your tour happens to be, you'll want the tour hosts to put up yard signs and balloons, possibly. Volunteers should be trained on their specific tour site, and then preparing the initial meeting place for tour goers with a sign-in sheet, guides, maps, and info about the main event.
For adding your tour sites to the national map, you'll first want to identify and confirm all of your sites with the homeowners or local hosts. Once you have identified all of these open houses that are going to be on your local tour, add them to the map. ASES, or solartour@ases.org, will provide you a Google spreadsheet that you can use and update on a rolling basis up until August 15th to fill out all of the information for your tour locations. Sun will be adding the entries to the map and will note these open houses affiliations with your local tour on the National Solar Tour map. All of the entries for your home will be uploaded to the map no later than August 23rd. Time, because you will have a custom
example of the National Solar Tour map on our website. You can see that we've differentiated local tours from open houses from businesses. On the map, all local tours are marked with a map marker to differentiate them from the open houses. By clicking on Learn More, you can see the custom web page and RSVP to that tour.
These Solar Tour RSVP web pages can be custom created for you if you have chosen this option on the sign-up form at nationalsolartour.org/local tours. These web pages are able to be edited by you at any time because you will have a custom login for the back end of the website that will be sent to you from Sun. You can add photos, videos, and details about your tour there. There's also an area for people who are visiting your webpage to RSVP to your tour so you can keep track of attendees. If you have any questions regarding these Solar Tour RSVP web pages, please don't hesitate to reach out to Sun at solartours@solarunitedneighbors.org. Here's an example of a tour webpage. You can see here that there is photos, a details section, as well as the dates and times of this specific local tour. There's also an area to the right for anyone visiting the webpage to RSVP to this local tour and get more updates from either ASES or Sun.
We'll provide information for you to promote your tour on social media. Please join us on social media at the web pages listed on the screen. Use social media to your advantage to promote your tour. Post, tag, regram, tweet, like, and share to help promote your solar tour. Here are some examples of social media posts that are available to you as a local solar tour organizer.
Please feel free to contact me at solartour@ases.org to join our monthly tour update calls. We cover local tour basics, marketing for your tour, frequently asked questions, and more. Please contact me if you're interested in joining our monthly meetings.
Contact us at solartour@ases.org for any information about your local solar tour, including attending monthly meetings, providing your order for brochure and yard signs, to give access to the spreadsheet of local solar open houses on your tour. You'll also contact Solar Tour at solarunitedneighbors.org if you have questions regarding your webpage, information for single solar open houses, other resources, and nationalsolartour.org website and map updates.
We want to thank you for joining us on the webinar today about hosting a local solar tour with the National Solar Tour. Please feel free to contact us if you have any questions about hosting your local tour, and we look forward to learning more about you and your local tour soon. We're going to go ahead and move forward, and Carra is going to talk to us more about the custom RSVP web pages that we're offering to local solar tours this year. I'll go ahead and hand it over to her.
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for joining the call. Really excited to see everybody here. My name is Carra. I'm the Director of Engagement with Solar United Neighbors. We're really excited to once again be partnering with the American Solar Energy Society to co-organize the National Solar Tour. Very excited to hopefully get you all involved with being part of the tour. So a little bit more about our RSVP web pages. So we offer the opportunity for any local tour organizer to opt in for us to create a custom RSVP web page for you to use to promote your local solar tour. These web pages are also able to be edited by you on the back end of the National Solar Tour website. So you'll be able to update and add your own content, more details and information about your tour, the list of homes that are or businesses that are participating as part of your tour, add photos, that kind of thing. Also on the sign up form at nationalsolartour.org/local tours, you'll have the opportunity to say whether or not you would like us to create an RSVP webpage for you. And if you do not want us to create an RSVP webpage for you, please send us at solartour@solarunitedneighbors.org an alternate web link that you would like listed for your tour when we list it on the national map. So Carly mentioned our local solar tour web pages. So again, this is what they look like. All of this information can be customized, and it provides people the opportunity to RSVP to your tour. And you'll also be able to log in to edit your local tour RSVP page by going to nationalsolartour.org/admin. Once you sign up to host a local solar tour, we will send you an email that provides you with custom login information for you to go on and update this web page. And once you get in there, you can see kind of what the back end of the website looks like on here, and you would click on the local tours section of the left-hand navigation on the website. And there's also an explanation in this in the email that we will send you. You can add photos and videos by uploading media files to the photos and gallery section of your webpage. And you can also add content to your description, change the date and time of your event, etc. And just make sure to always click update to save your edits. You can view the list of people who have RSVP'd for your tour as well. So if you're in that nationalsolartour.org/admin back end of the website, you can go up to the left side navigation and click RSVPs, and you'll be able to see a full list of people who have RSVP'd for your event so far. And if you ever want to contact those people, you can always reach out to us, and we're happy to send a message to those people as well. We also have another initiative that we want to make sure everyone knows about, which is that we are inviting community organizations all around the country and solar installation companies around the country to sign on as partners on the National Solar Tour. This is a huge help for us to get the word out about the opportunity to host a solar open house on the tour, as well as to organize a local tour to solar owners all around the country. So we really depend on those relationships with local community organizations that support solar, as well as solar installation companies to help us identify solar owners and let them know about this great opportunity to be involved with the tour. So if you're interested, if you're part of an organization or a company and you're interested in being a partner, it's completely free to join, and you can sign up at nationalsolartour.org/partner. We will list your logo publicly on the National Solar Tour website. So you can see we already have 80 organizations and companies who have signed on. So we'd really love to get your organization and company involved as well. We'll provide you with promotional materials and lots of information to be able to spread the word to your network really easily. And then finally here, we have a bunch of useful links that might be helpful for you as you're thinking about organizing your local solar tour. So if you want to get sign up to host a tour, as well as to see the resources that are available to local tour organizers, you can log into, or you can visit nationalsolartour.org/local tours. If you'd like to partner, you can log and check out nationalsolartour.org/partner. You can view the map at nationalsolartour.org/map. And then there's also solar tour media resources for tour organizers at ases.org/tour. And again, we have monthly tour organizer conference calls, and you can join those by contacting Solar Tour at ases.org. And just a reminder that we will need all the tour sites for all the local tours no later than August 15th. And once again, thank you for joining, and really excited to hear everyone's questions and talk more about the National Solar Tour.
Yeah, thanks, Carra, for running through that. I'm going to go ahead and just leave up the helpful, useful links for everyone to review. We've had a few questions come in. Someone did ask, does it cost anything to host a local solar tour? And it does not. One option that I think Carra can also speak more to is that some tours can or do have the option of charging for their tours if you're looking for a way to help pay for any of the resources that you'll be providing, or as a way just to kind of make money for your local community or a local cause. You have the option to charge for a local tour. Carra, did you have anything else to add as far as costs associated?
Yeah, no, definitely. Just want to make sure everyone knows that there's no cost to participate in the National Solar Tour, as well as if you'd like to sign on as a partner organization or company, there's also no cost to sign on as a partner. And you making the choice to charge for your tour is completely up to you, and we can provide more information or support or ideas on how to most successfully do that for folks that are interested.
Great. And another really great question. What happens to the names, contact info for the people who sign up for our tour? Should there be a waiver of some kind or a disclaimer that their info will be shared with Sun and ASES?
Yeah, that's a great question. So on the RSVP Web Pages, there is a liability waiver that folks need to check off in order to get to RSVP for an event. It's also a waiver that exists on the local tour organizer sign-up form, as well as the Solar Open House sign-up form. So there is a liability waiver that is, kind of across the board for tour organizers as well. And then on that same RSVP sign-up form, there are two check boxes that folks can check or uncheck, where you can opt into receiving updates and emails from Solar United Neighbors and opt in to receive updates from American Solar Energy Society. So we take that information very seriously. We take privacy very seriously. And if somebody opts that they would not like to receive information or emails from ASES or Sun, then we will only send them information about the Solar Open House or local solar tour that they signed up for, as well as about the National Solar Tour. And just like every email that we send, folks can always unsubscribe if they would like to not receive that information. I'll also take this as an opportunity to let people know that when somebody RSVPs for a local tour or a solar open house, there is an automatic email that goes out to that person, and there's information in there that gives the date and time and location of the tour or open house, as well as the link that they use to register for that event if they want to refer back to it and see the information. And then we will also send an email probably 2 days before the actual event, just reminding everybody who has RSVP'd about that the event is coming up. So we're also happy to send customized messages to people who have RSVP'd for a particular local tour using their content that you would like as the organizer. So you can always reach out to us and ask that, but just so that you know that as a minimum, everybody will receive an automatic email when they RSVP, as well as a reminder email about the event a few days before.
Great. And another great question, are you able to identify attendees by geographic area so that those in the same area might be able to contact each other? So as far as getting more houses on your local tour, if there's single solar open houses signing up, there is an option on the local tours form to be notified if there are solar open houses that are signing up within your geographic scope and might be interested in joining in your local tour. That is an option on the form there. And then you can also check on the map and see if there are any open houses listed in your specific area that you might want to add into your local tour. Carra, is there anything else as far as geographic scope goes?
Yeah, I think that's helpful. And I think that's a great overview. And just in general, if you ever have a specific question or there's something that you'd like to see or some information you'd like to receive or way to connect people, just reach out to myself or Carly, and we're more than happy to explore what's possible to make your own experience, organize your local tour as smooth and effective as possible.
Yeah, definitely. And as far if you have any questions about if there are any tours currently planned or any solar open houses planned within your area currently, they would be listed on the map. So for anyone asking if there's anyone organizing in any specific area, you can always check on the map. We also do have some information of previous tours that have happened in areas. So if you'd like to contact me at solartour@ases.org, as far as anyone who has organized any local solar tours in the past in your specific area, I can go ahead and give you some information there and possibly some contact info for that person if you're looking to organize a tour in any specific area. As far as anything else that we can go over today, I would just like to recommend, anyone interested in hosting a local tour, please feel free to go ahead and go to our webpage, nationalsolartour.org/local tours, and you can take a peek at that toolkit that we went over in the presentation that just gives a basic overview of kind of anything that you'll need to get a local tour started in your area. And any other resources that you'd be interested in providing to anyone. We do have some kind of solar home basics put together that you can hand out to anyone coming to your local tour for the public to learn more about solar and energy efficiency. And so all of that is put together for you so you don't have to worry about needing to create any resources for your local tour. ASES and Sun does provide that for you. I can also, looks like we have another question coming in. I have a home that can be viewed, but how do I get my home on the tour? In other words, who is organizing a tour in the Phoenix area?
So I think the best answer, this is a great question. I think it gets to the distinction between a solar open house and a local solar tour. So there is the opportunity for any solar owner, solar home, business, nonprofit, religious institution who would like to sign up to host a solar open house to do so on their own by signing up at nationalsolartour.org/host. From there, if there is a local tour going on in your area and that local tour has requested that they would like to add other solar open houses that are happening in the area, we will connect you with that local tour organizer. But otherwise, any solar owner that wants to host can definitely sign up to do so, and we will provide them with a resource package mailed to them and a lot of different communications and resources to make it super easy to host your own open house. So first step to do that would definitely be signing up to host a solar open house at nationalsolartour.org/host. And that way we'll get you in the system and we'll connect you with any other local tours going on in your area.
Perfect. Thank you for answering that, Carra. Looks like we had another question come in, not necessarily about open houses, whether there's others that might want to work together to organize a local solar tour in your specific area. And if, again, so Rick, I know you asked this question, feel free to contact solartour@ases.org, and I'd be happy to connect you with anyone in your area who might be looking to host a local tour. We also have other people on our monthly calls who would be happy to work with you to find people to help you host a local tour in your area. So please feel free to shoot me an email, and we can connect you with some people who would most likely love to, work with you and help you get a tour started in your area. And yeah, again, we're definitely really excited to be having the National Solar Tour this year and working with Sun. It looks like we've answered the majority of anyone's questions and comments. If anyone else has any questions or comments, please feel free to send them in these last couple of minutes. I'll go ahead and ask Carra if there's anything else that she would like to cover before we go ahead and wrap anything up for the webinar today.
Yeah, thanks, Carly. I think that sounds like a great overview, and really exciting to see on the chat folks coming and joining the call from all different parts of the country. You've got folks from California, Maine, Arizona, and just really excited to see so many people around the country that are looking to get involved. And we're really excited to work with you. So after this webinar, if you have any further questions or would like to just figure out where you fall within the local tour and the solar open houses and the partnerships, just reach out to us, and we would really love to stay involved with you and get you involved with the tour.
Yeah, thank you so much, Carra. And I'd like to remind everyone else, or everyone on the call or the webinar today, that I will be sending out all of the information that we went over, along with a recording of the webinar within the next couple days. So feel free to check your emails in the next couple days, and you'll have that coming in with all this information for you. And again, if you have any questions about hosting a local tour, hosting an open house, anything about the National Solar Tour, ASES, or Sun, feel free to contact us. solartour@ases.org is for our local tours, and anyone who has any questions about solar open houses or partners, you can contact solartour@solarunitedneighbors.org. And like I said, we're really excited to have everyone on the webinar today. And we're really looking forward to helping all of you host your own local solar tours in your community. You can sign up at nationalsolartour.org/local tours, and we look forward to seeing you soon on your local tour. Thank you so much for everyone who joined today.